Hey, my name is Hazlet, and I am a singer-songwriter, multi-instrumentalist, DIY musician type. And this is my closet studio. Now, I'm not actually in a closet. This is a storage room right beside my laundry room, but it's pretty much a closet. So I'm sure this space will change over time. But first, you're going to see both videos you might expect to see, like live performances of cover and original songs, and reviews of equipment that I use as a DIY musician. But it's also going to include videos about things that I'm interested in, kind of obsessed with, like linguistics, language, entrepreneurship, culture, freedom, music in general, artists I like, this type of thing. And new content will be dropping every Monday. It's impossible to properly introduce myself in a one-way conversation on a YouTube video. But I'll let you know a little bit about why we're here and where I'm hoping to take us. I saw Rattle and Hum in theaters when I was about 7 years old or so. For those of you that don't know, U2 released a feature film in the 80s after their Joshua Tree tour called Rattle and Hum. And it blew my mind. I mean, the performance of Sunday Bloody Sunday in that film is just... Yeah, I can't remember. It was after some terrorist attack somewhere in the world. And so it was really fresh for U2. I was ready to take up arms against my oppressor. I didn't even understand why, but the power in the message of their music had a real influence on me, and it blew my mind. And so I wanted to be U2 right there. I wanted to be Bono and The Edge because I'm a guitar player, and I had already started playing the guitar at that age. So I identified with The Edge, but Bono is amazing. Amazing performer. That planted the seed in my brain that I haven't been able to get out ever since, which is, I love performing. I love making music. So I taught myself how to play guitar. A little while later, I taught myself how to play drums and then bass. Dabbled in a little bit of piano, although I did have a piano teacher. Then I started recording. In fact, the first song I remember recording in kind of a multi-track situation was Sunday Bloody Sunday. I got like a 5-gallon pail, took it in my bedroom, laid down the drum track, then played it back while I was recording on another tape deck, the guitar riff, and then played that one back while I recorded on that the first tape deck again, the bass line. It sounded terrible. It was like super noisy, and but that whole concept of being able to play multiple instruments and record yourself doing it is something that I've been fascinated with ever since. And so I jumped at the chance at getting in the studio when I was a teenager. And then as I saw what the engineers were doing, I thought, I can do this. And eventually I got my own studio, and here we are. At every step along the way, though, when I tried a new thing like guitar, drums, bass, recording, I was a total hack. But I didn't let my lack of ability or training dissuade me. I just kept at it. And eventually, I became a lot more proficient at those areas. I'm a pretty good guitar player. I'm a passable drummer. And I like playing the bass too. I'm decent at the bass. That's kind of flows from the guitar, but any bass player will tell you, no, it's different than the guitar. When I play the bass, I try to approach it like a bass player. And in the studio, man, it's taken a long time to get to a point where I'm happy with my skills in the studio, but eventually I improved. So here I am starting a YouTube channel as a total hack. Hopefully it'll get better. So in this space, I'm going to be talking about things that I find interesting. If you also find them interesting, awesome. That's the goal. Let me know. Over the next few weeks, we'll be talking about a few different things. I'll be talking about why Canadians talk funny, like for instance, how we say about. Oh yeah, I'm Canadian. And I'll be introducing you to my baby, my PRS CE22. Oh yeah, here she is. Anyways, I love her. I also want to get into a little bit about the music industry, streaming, what that means for artists, and how big labels suck. They do suck. They're terrible. And it's not because they wouldn't give me a record deal, which I don't think I've ever actually had the opportunity to ask them for one. They would have said no if I did, I'm sure. But that's not why they suck. They're just terrible at business, I think. And a few other things, so stick around. Anyways, that's it. If you want to be notified by YouTube when I upload new content, hit subscribe. I'll see you later. Fake freedom flows from your face.